Hi everybody, welcome back to the Guerilla Love Campaign. It's me, your host, Michelle Malavakwa, and I'm so excited to be here today. The first week filming, what you guys saw, the intro, took a gargantuan amount of a monumental effort for me to get to the point of being able to do that. And like literally all the way up through my entire life up to like that morning and to when we shot it. But it meant so much to me to be able to get it out there and to just really do it, just put myself on camera and put myself out on YouTube. And I actually got a lot of views from that, which is great. Like way more people than like the people that I bombed on Facebook. Okay, so like if I bombed 70 people on Facebook, I got like 3 times that many views, which is really cool. I think that's great. So thank you so much for watching. Whether you're a dear friend of mine who's known me for years and you're just participating in another one of my stunts, or you're totally new to the Guerilla Love Campaign and Michelle Malavakwa. So since I was really nervous and kind of firing through everything last week, I kind of wanted to take my time to slow down and explain myself a little bit better, and give myself the time and the space to kind of do that. The Guerilla Love Campaign. That's what I am doing. This is my submission to the world. This is just what this is my project. This is my love that I'm trying to put out there into the world. And I use the word love. I think the word love gets misconstrued a lot. I think you say the word love and people think February 14th, or they think Hallmark cards, or an unfortunate basis, a lot of people, I think, tend to think of how like love can be a hurtful thing, or how they've been hurt by people that they love. So all of those are valid, and at any rate, I'm here to talk about the Guerilla Love Campaign, which is like my army, right? What it is it all kind of, Guerilla Love Campaign all started with the theme of all love, no fear. And that's based on a quote that I think was Mahatma Gandhi said, that you must be the change that you wish to see in the world. And so when I heard that, it was really profound. I remember thinking like, okay, well, what's the change that I want to see in the world? Like for sure, with no hesitation, all love, no fear. It just came to me, all love, no fear. And like, okay, that's pretty cool. I don't think there's a lot of people who could argue with that. So in that, I started to think about, well, what does that mean? Okay, so if I have to be the change that I want, if I want to see all love, no fear in the world, I have to be all love, no fear. Oh, okay, so I start to think about it, and I'm like, how does that apply to me? Well, all love, that's, okay, I kind of get my head wrapped around that, but no fear? No fear is kind of big. A lot of people I think struggle with that. And I'm not just talking about letting go of fear, I'm talking about like letting go of excuses, letting go of fear, letting go of the voice inside of you that tells you that you can't every time you want to, or every time you say, I can, I want, I will, I should. That voice inside of you, some people call it the ego, whatever it is, that voice inside of you that holds people back and keeps people in a place that they consider safe. And I'm looking to eradicate that in myself, and that's what this is all about. Sort of, I'm going to be the change that I want to see in the world, so I'm going to make the change for myself. I'm going to be all love, no fear with me, and then I'm going to present it to you guys, and maybe I can inspire you guys to do the same. And then by that token, like maybe we can actually like not just change the circumstances in our lives and like in our communities, but like maybe the world in general, like the world at large. I came across a paragraph in a book that I read. This is a book by Carolyn Mace. It's called Defy Gravity, Healing Beyond the Bounds of Reason. And how I came across this book is a long story, but I wound up reading this book, and it's fantastic. And there's this paragraph here that I kind of wanted to read to you guys, because I think it really, really kind of illustrates in a really profound way what I'm like trying to do. She kind of sums up my whole mission in a great paragraph here, and it says, "Consider that we are living at a major turning point in the history of humanity, a time of great crisis and great opportunity. It may be unreasonable to imagine that you can make a difference to a world in crisis based on how you undertake your own healing, yet I believe this to be true." I also believe that to be true. She goes on, "It makes no sense to our logical minds that as we heal, the whole of life heals. Yet the power of one mustard seed can move a mountain. The power of one clear light does illuminate the darkness. The power of a person devoted to truth becomes a channel for healing grace that benefits all humanity. No matter what you heal within yourself, from a negative thought to a progressive cancer, the very act of healing has in some way made a difference to everyone on the planet. It is a truth that goes beyond the bounds of ordinary reason, but so does all mystical truth. And that is why such truth has the power to heal. So I think that really sums up my mission, in a sense. And I had mentioned a couple of things in the intro episode that I was afraid of, fears that I had and things that I was using to sort of hold myself back. And like I had mentioned also, I used to be kind of a depressed person. There was a disconnect for a long time in my life that made it hard for me to sort of enjoy anything around, like the bird that you can hear outside, that didn't have any meaning to me before. Like that was always something that, like, I just didn't even notice it, and now I just I have this like zest and excitement for life, and a lot of it has come because I've tried to undo the effects of like being hurt in my life. I've been through some things just like everybody else has, though, and I think that every single one of us has the opportunity and the chance to look at the things that have hurt you, look at the people that have hurt you or the circumstances, and find a way within yourself to heal that. Because when you're healing yourself, it sort of attracts people around you who are healing too, and I've seen this happen in my own life. Kind of like the better I get, the better I notice people around me being or getting. And I'm not saying that it's me, I'm saying that I notice more about humanity. It's almost like a vibe that permeates to everyone else around me. So, I'd also like to take this time to sort of dedicate this episode to two people who played vital parts in kind of getting me to this moment, to being open enough with my life and with myself to be on camera and talk about things. The first is my friend Angie. I'd like to dedicate this episode to her. You believed in me and encouraged me from way back, and we've always been talking about getting me on Oprah. And so she doesn't have her own show anymore, but she has her own network. Maybe I could get a show on the Oprah Winfrey Network. And so I want to thank Angie for her love and support. And I also want to dedicate this episode to my friend Myles, who a really dear, beloved friend of mine who passed away about a month ago. And it has been a really strange month, and there's been a lot of things that have kind of turned over in my mind and turned over in my heart, and one of them is all love, no fear. And so I'm giving that out to Myles too. So I want to thank him and tell him that I love him wherever he's at. And so what I'm asking you to do is, as you watch these videos, you guys, like, I'm really just asking you, you don't have to believe in everything that I'm saying, and you don't have to take everything that I say and like, oh yeah, run out and like implement it or whatever. I'm not asking anything of you other than to just change your mind and stay open to what I'm saying and stay open to what I'm asking of you guys, which is to be more kind, to be like the love army. So like I said, with the Guerilla Army, what I'm really trying to inspire you guys to do is just think of ways that you can go out and infuse some kindness into your day, whether it's like with your family or the people you live with or your neighbors or whatever. There's so many numerous, countless ways of being good to other people. I can't even really think of how to list them all, but like that's what I'm really asking you guys to do, is try to look into your life and find a way to make a difference for other people by just being good to other people, being nice to people. Look people in the eye and smile at people. Like, it makes such a big difference in what you're doing and how other people feel. So that's what I'm trying to inspire you guys to do. And, I'm not special. All the things that I've done and all the things that I've accomplished in my life, which is to just sort of turn myself around, go from negative to positive. Anybody can do the things that I've done. And that's what I'm trying to do. It's not even just about me. I'm trying to get all of you to make these changes and do these things too, because like I said, my life used to be really tough, and I used to have, I just didn't have a lot of joy for what I was doing. And now I'm crazy joyful like you wouldn't believe. I'm serious. My friends can tell you, I get excited over tulips. I see tulips on the side of the road or like growing in someone's yard, I freak out. Sometimes I pull over and I take pictures of flowers with my cell phone and I shoot it to Facebook because I'm just like that. I get this crazy zest and excitement for flowers and this heartfelt like joy and excitement for life, and I think it's in me and it's in all of you too. Everybody can kind of be like that. Life goes a lot smoother when you can enjoy the small things around you. It's important to keep in mind that your energy sort of infuses with the energy of the world. Every single one of your thoughts, if you could feel the thoughts of the whole world, if you could feel the flow of thoughts that goes back and forth between every single person in your city, state, country, the whole world, some thoughts, like those really good, positive, uplifting, energetic, happy thoughts feel like a cool breeze touching your face, and you know for a fact that God exists just by the way a breeze feels on your face. And then there's those thoughts that burn really hot and can like annihilate and destroy and poison and ruin everything around them. Char, singe, burn, all those words. So I'm trying to cool things down a little bit. I've cooled it down a little bit in my life. I've calmed down quite a bit. Definitely not as dramatic as I used to be, but still as fabulous. And so, like I said, I'm not special. Everything I do, you can do too. You're fabulous too, every single one of you. And I just inspire you all. Hope I can inspire you all to just have more fun with life, relax a little bit, be kind to people, look them in the eye, say please and thank you, shake hands with people. Take someone's cart when you're at the grocery store, like take an old lady's cart and put it back in front of the store for her so she doesn't have to do it. Or like if you're at the gas station and you see some old person, pump their gas. It's not these weird things that like hurt anyone or cost anything to go out and like change the energy of the world. If I can get everybody to kind of cool it down and just be a little bit more kind because I'm leading by example in my own life, then I think that we've all kind of accomplished something. That's pretty cool. Like we can change the force of the energy that swirls all around us. Like I said, I have a great passion for life, and my purpose is to infuse that all around me and try to inspire you guys to do the same. And it's a work in progress, and I'm asking for anybody who's kind of like behind my message, whether you've known me forever or you're just seeing this for the very first time, you have no idea who I am, but maybe you can dig what I'm saying. Consider yourself a work in progress, just like I consider myself a work in progress, but the operative word there is work. And so you have to find these ways. These are little things. It's one thing to change your mind and say, okay, I'm going to be a kind, happy person and be more patient and not be hateful and divisive, but it's also another thing to put that into action. So put it into action in small ways. Do small things that inspire everybody around you. Like Mother Teresa said, there are no great acts, just small acts with great love, and that's fabulous. I think that's the best thing I've ever heard, so I'm inspired to share that with you guys. I hope that you guys are inspired to take this and kind of, like I said, even if you're not sure, you just hear what I'm saying, just think about it. Just be open to it. Be open to it, or look around you for little acts of kindness and little acts of niceness that people do. It doesn't even have to be you, but encourage other people, or notice other people when you see something that they're doing. I'd like to open it up again to my email address, alllovenofear@gmail.com. Send me anything you guys want, questions, comments, anything that you would like to, if it's private, maybe I can write you back, or if it's something that you wouldn't mind me talking about on camera, that's cool too. I wanted to make sure that you guys know that this is all just coming from my heart, and I'm not a therapist, I'm not a counselor, I don't have any papers, okay, I don't have any degrees or certificates or anything. I'm an unpapered human being. I have a diploma, that's about it, and a couple of parking tickets, but anyway, I just wanted to say thank you so much, you guys, for coming back and watching this. You guys are watching my life unfold right before your eyes, and like I said, whether you're a friend of mine and I just blatantly posted this to your Facebook wall, or you've never seen my face before and you're just watching it however you're coming across it on YouTube or Facebook or wherever, I really thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for watching, and I hope you like what you see. I hope it inspires you guys, and let me know what you think. alllovenofear@gmail.com. And this is Michelle Malabakwa, guys. I'm going to sign off. I'm going to say I used to want to be famous because I wanted the whole world to love me, and now I want to be famous because I love the whole world. Bye, everybody.